And we're back. A seamless
We're
cut,
back.
I'm sure.
Seamless cut.
Right, where were we? Generator down.
People are dying. What a great place
everything
to
is
come back
maybe
to.
not fine. Oh, but it did warm up a little bit.
Oh, you get to sign a new thingy. Brilliant. You have enough wood now to research something? Oh, you don't have any people in the research station,
right,
so...
Okay, well, I've got to do a couple things. For one thing... Right, I need to build the beacon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this has to be... Where does this have to be?
You can stick that anywhere. The one thing I would suggest is just you don't put it anywhere near the beacon, because if you... No, I mean, like, not that far away, because it's going to take people forever to get there and build it, but if you have it near to the sort of relatively near but not too close, yeah, that you keep in mind you do need to build a road out to it, which would cost a lot of wood at that distance. Have it like yeah, that's more reasonable, and then build a pathway to it, just because then it's not taking up your sort of real estate for heating inside of the generator if you do get it upgraded at any point before you get a game over.
Right.
Because I have ever so much faith in you.
Oh, thank you, Greg. Thank you so much. Right, well, we want a coal thumper because we want to start stockpiling dat coal because people died.
Coal?
People died.
People died. You also need to build the snow pit.
I also need to build a child shelter. Go down that rock. There we go.
Very nice.
Whoa. Right, okay. Child shelter built. Right, we need
Snow
to
pit.
we need to put people back into the yeah, we need to put this a little bit far out.
Oh. Click on it, and then click cancel, which is the exit, and then you can build it. Build it next to the beacon.
Yeah. Because when I want people leaving, I want them to remember the fond
Yes,
memories.
yeah, definitely. Because if you have that close, if that gets heated at any point, it starts spreading disease.
Oh boy.
So, yes, it's going well, indeed. Ignore this person.
But I could heat all the homes.
I mean, I suppose, but it requires you to keep them heated for 2 days, and within those 2 days, you've got another drop in temperature.
Let's heat some homes then.
Okay.
That's fine.
I don't know. I don't know that you could fulfill the promise though. Is the thing, just because you've got to keep them heated for 2 days, and it's going to drop temperature within those 2 days. So it's going to drop the threshold. Yes. So anyway, this funny thing that happened, Michael.
Yes, funny things.
So, I was playing a game of Overwatch with a friend, and we were just messing about, and somebody started telling jokes in one of the lobbies, so I thought, oh, that's a pretty fun idea. So we went into the next lobby, and I asked everyone, oh, who wants to hear a joke? And a few people said yes. I told them a joke. The joke I went with was, when does a joke become a dad joke? When does that happen, Michael? When the punchline becomes apparent? Apparent? Yes. So, yes, but still.
I'm so glad I made the body pit right now because I'm going to throw myself in it.
But then after that, I asked if they wanted to hear another joke, and they said yes. So I started typing, so this joke, this is probably my favourite joke. I don't know if I've told you this one before or not. There were 2 prawns swimming in the ocean, one called Christian, the other called Dave, and they were being pursued by a shark one day. Dave said to Christian, you know what, I'm fed up of being at the bottom of the food chain and being chased by sharks all the time. I wish I could become a shark. And then suddenly a mysterious cod appeared and said, your wish is granted. And Dave turned into a shark. Now Christian, horrified, swam away as fast as he could back to his home. Following this, Dave continued to swim around the ocean, and he tried to tell all his friends about his new sort of appearance and situation, but none of them recognised him. and he found he was quite lonely. So a few days passed, and he got quite sick of that too, being so lonely. And he said, "Oh, I wish for nothing more than to become a prawn again, so I can join all my friends and have fun together again like we used to." And suddenly the mysterious cod appeared once more and said, "Your wish is granted," and he turned back into a prawn. Elated, he swam off to Christian's house, and once he reached the coral gates, all the memories flooded back to him, and he shouted, "Christian, Christian, come outside, come see me again. I've changed, I'm a prawn." And Christian said, "No, I don't believe you, I'm not going to fall for it. You're a shark, you'll just eat me." And he said, "No, Christian, you don't understand. I found cod. I'm prawn again, Christian." The reason why I love that joke so much is it's such a long build up for a punchline that's just completely not worth it. It's so funny for the person telling it. And the thing that made it really funny when we were playing Overwatch was I was typing this out the whole time, which took me a good 2 minutes into the game, and there was one person that was saying, "We're just going to report and kick you," and then other people that were in the enemy lobby sort of saying like, "Oh, keep going, I want to hear the punchline." Yeah, full 2 minutes of this, and then when I reached the punchline, one person left the lobby immediately, and then another person said, "I don't get it," and I said, "Oh, that's alright, I'll just tell it again." And then I started from the beginning and said, "Two prawns are swimming through the ocean," and the entire enemy team left. The whole team left. It was glorious.
Greg, you are just the worst kind of person right now.
That was the funniest thing that's happened.
This is the video. This is the video that make all your fans leave. All of them. Every single one.
As soon as I just finished telling that joke, everyone unsubscribes from my channel.
Yeah, just everyone.
I've got a screenshot of it somewhere, but I wish I was recording the whole thing because it was so fucking funny. I felt like I had to tell that story to someone because it was just too good not to tell.
I hate you.
No, you don't. You love me.
Oh, right, we're out of wood. No, right, too far. That's the map we need later. Go get wood.
Yeah, it's too late in the day. None of them are going to be.
Go get wood,
resources.
goddammit!
I'm liking the 36 people ill, and
We're working on it.
gradually increasing.
Look, I can't do anything without wood. I need wood.
Now you've got 36 people untreated.
Fuck's sake. Go get wood.
Oh, you've got wood. Now you can scout.
Right, okay. There's no more research I can do at present. But what we can do slowly is we can start researching the next tier. Which we can't that one. Which is 50. Okay, fine. Because we need it. We need the next tier as well. Because this is where we start to get to heating stuff. He's gonna kill himself. We've done this one. This is the guy that kills himself either way, so leave him be.
I mean, you can save him, but if you click on the, I'll tell you how. Click on the tech tree, go to exploration and industry. You need to be on stage 2, and to have built this, and to have
Provide him immediately with an amputee.
and signed the law book for prosthetics.
Guys, could you? It was his choice. I'm sorry, but it was his choice. Now we need medical facilities. Boom. I need more. I need shit.
You don't have enough. Now you need to build a path to it, and then you need to heat it, and then you need more coal.
God damn! It was one of the workers at the goddamn coal that died. I don't know why I'm heating it. There's no one working there.
You probably don't need as many people on the food stations now because you're fine on the food front. Everybody's well fed. You're just all freezing to death. Oh, that was good timing.
Get wood. Get coal. I don't have any more people to go get coal. Well, that part's going to run out pretty quickly anyway as soon as we get going.
Hey, Michael, look at the calendar.
Yes,
Brace yourselves. Cold's coming.
Greg, people are gonna die.
Yep, many people are gonna die.
Raise hope in 2 days. I'm trying. You guys are not making this easy.
Just watching the deaths rolling in. Oh my god. I mean, you can research that all you like, because if you don't have any coal, you can't really do anything.
I see.
Yeah, at least go into the law books and sign the faith declaration so that they at least believe there's a god when they go to hell.
A new law has passed. It's time
We're gathering coal. I can't.
Because I just made you sign faith. I wonder if there is a way to recover from this. Because even if you did recover from this and get to like the day where it gets warmer, you've then got 2 days and then it drops by like 30 degrees, so... And we don't even have a hothouse, so we can't use all these bodies we're accumulating for fertilizer.
Give it a minute.
Get moving.
I don't think hothouses are the thing you should be, because food is the one thing you're not lacking at the moment. It's surprising there's not a like a law to sign for cannibalism.
Everyone that I... Oh no, okay, that's fine. I was about to say, everyone I sent out for that, coal, for that wood pile, I thought just died.
I'm sure they will be soon enough. That's ambitious. Brilliant. I mean, to be fair, it's not too many sick because most of the people that are already sick are already dead. You've got plenty enough of the medical stations, you just don't have any of them heated.
Thank you, Greg.
You're welcome. I'm making sure you're aware of the fucked situation you're in at the moment.
Guys, can you just do me a favour and stop dying for like 30 seconds?
I think the person who, you know, it's most lucky hasn't died yet is the person that rings the bell when people die.
You're kidding. The storm is already on the horizon.
Yeah, I told you to look at the calendar. Scroll back in.
You are kidding.
It's gonna drop by 30
You
degrees.
are kidding me. I haven't even done one exploration yet. Your time has come. Have I been kicked out?
I think, yeah, you were kicked out.
Yep, I was kicked out. Wow, what a way to end a two-part series, I think.
Brilliant. I don't know if I'll make it 2 parts or just the one video, but that was, yeah, pretty eventful.
I am that bad a leader. I was banished to the cold.
I think your first mistake was not instating child labour as your first law. Instead you chose to sign a law to say that you'll put children in schools and then get them to help in
I built a school.
in workshops, and then you didn't do it for like ages.
I needed wood. I built a school eventually.
At least your people weren't starving to death. That's one solace, I guess. pretty good, Michael.
At least they had food when they died. They were freezing, but they had food, which was probably also frozen.
It was all soup as well, which means it almost certainly was frozen.
No, I didn't even pass the law for soup.
Ah, right. Well, at least
So it was
you-
actual food. It was
Oh, great.
it was game and
You know,
stuff.
you're a real generous person.
I
aren't
know.
you? Yeah.
We had meat. We had meat, and it was hot meat.
It was all meat. There was no vegetables whatsoever. Everybody had no fibre in their diets at all. Everyone in your town was probably
You're right.
constipated.
This game's unrealistic. Where's the
yeah,
cesspit?
why do we not? Yeah, where's the law to build a shit house?
Public bathhouses?
Yeah, I expect everybody just goes and takes a crap on the body pile. Because it's basically the general waste bin as it is anyway.
Converts it to fertiliser quickly.
You're throwing bodies out as much as you're throwing out anything else.
They're ready for the hot houses for when they build them. End it on, just end the video on we are terrible people.
No, I think you're a terrible person, Mike. I've not died yet. I've gotten to 20 days and not died yet. So I think I'm fairly
I'm
alright.
sorry, you were happy that children died. I was putting dead people.
Yeah,
on
I was
the
happy
bread.
that children died. I wasn't, at least it was only children that died and not everybody.
So let's put not everyone died. There were enough people to throw me out.
True enough. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think you've got me there, Michael. You've won this argument. You're definitely the better leader.
We are terrible people.
Brilliant.
Things taken out of context. Well, there are enough people to throw me out.
I hope my channel gets big enough someday that somebody makes a soundboard of like you and me just saying horrible things out of context. I'm glad the children died.
We'll use their bodies as fertilizer.
Yeah. People are shitting on the body pit. Oh my god. At least you made people believe in faith so that they believe in God when they're
The law
going
didn't
to
even
hell.
pass in time though.
The what?
There was still like 6 hours before the faith law
True, yeah,
passed.
and you hadn't even built the prayer house. You just told people, yeah, we're going to believe in gods, but you didn't do anything about it. You just
Should have created watch houses.
yeah, should have made watchtowers so you could watch your people whilst they died instead of just standing there doing nothing.
Children need entertainment somehow, sitting there.
Oh, yeah, and-
sitting there watching the
No,
dead.
the children are already dead, Michael. I'm pretty sure the children are the first to go in these sorts of
Oh no!
situations.
You see, that was the one thing. The schoolhouse was probably warmed up. That was about the only warm place.
That's a good point, yeah. I suppose so.